Hi, hello, welcome to another reading vlog. So, I was reading Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and it matched my mood perfectly. And the mood was depressed, but that's not the mood I want to be in. So, I decided to put that down, and I'm gonna read. I have a bunch of romances. I think I'm gonna start. Do I have it here? Yes. I'm gonna start with this, which is Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boyce. I feel like if I end up not liking this book, there's no way I won't like this book. Even if it is absolute trash, it'll be like trash, but gold kind of trash. So yeah, I don't know what this is about, just like every other book that I read. But yeah, I like even just thinking about it, even just thinking about reading it, I'm already smiling. Like, Hot British Boyfriend. Is this YA? Yes, it is YA. So yeah, I'm already feeling better putting down this less ing, no offense. And already just thinking about this makes me feel better already. So, oh, Happy New Year. Can you believe? Can you believe? I feel like this was a weirder transition than from 2020 to 2021. I think because with 2020 it was such a clear, like, this is a reading vlog, you can skip through my rambling, but I feel like 2021 was weirder than 2020 because at least in 2020 it was very much just like, okay, everything's shut down, nothing's happening, stay at home. But in 2021, like in the spring, because of all the vaccines, things slowly started opening up. Like, there are concerts now, things are back in person. And so, like, by midsummer, it was basically just like, everything's open now, go live your life. But at the same time, it was just like, everything's open now, but just, it might all go back online. So it was just like, do I make plans? Should I even bother making plans because they're most likely gonna get canceled? So everything felt more up in the air compared to 2020. And now that it's 2022 with the Omega Con, like, things are even more up in the air. Like, I don't know, like, how it feels right now. It's very, it reminds me of how it felt at the beginning of quarantine, where you just don't know, you just don't know what's happening. So yeah, I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I don't know why I went into that rant. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good holiday season, that you are safe and healthy, and that if you are one of the few people who didn't get COVID, I did not get COVID. Nobody in my immediate family, thankfully, has gotten COVID. But if you have, or if you know anybody has gotten it, I hope it's not too bad. I hope you guys are staying safe. I don't care what the CDC says. Wash your hands, wear a mask, don't stand too close to me at the grocery store. I just wanted to show, my sister got me one of those like emboss imprint things for Christmas. So here it is. And I really like the sound it makes. It's just like crispy. I don't know if that picked up, but you press it down and then, can you see? From the Library of Iscellereads. And there's a little logo. How cute! Just wanted to share it. Okay, so I've just read the first chapter. It's already great. So it starts off with our main character. What's her name? Ellie. She's going to a party where she thinks that her crush is about to ask her out because he's been dropping hints that he's planning on asking someone out, and she thinks it's her, but no, it's her best friend. And so, of course, I guess the hot British boyfriend comes in. She runs away to England. Her best friend is about to go to a study abroad thing, so maybe she ends up joining that. But then why would she go there when her best friend is also going to be there? Wouldn't that be awkward? Will she stay friends with her? These are questions I have. I'm going to keep reading, but I already like it. I'm already feeling a lot lighter. Okay, so it turns out her friend is not going to the study abroad because she has a boyfriend now, so she decided to stay. So now there's an opening, and our main character is gonna take her spot. Why would you give up a study abroad? Because you have a boyfriend now. I don't understand. They are rich, so I guess they can just waste money like that. This is great already. Hi, hello. So I finished Hot British Boyfriend, and as I expected, I loved it. Actually, it wasn't what I expected, and that's why I loved it. This title, this title really makes it seem like this is gonna be some cutesy and frivolous story, which is nothing wrong with it. Like, there's a time and place. I picked this up because I thought it was gonna be something cutesy and frivolous, but it's not nearly as cutesy as I thought it was gonna be. And I really liked it. I really liked it. So, there's that. Yeah, like this title makes it seem like this is gonna be all about the girl who goes to England, and the whole story is just about her romance with her hot British boyfriend. But there's more to it. I really like the side characters. I think they are the best part of the story. I really like them. I really like this. And so I'm gonna continue with romance so that my mood just continues to go up. And I have this. Hang on. Continuing with romance and British boyfriends, I'm gonna read Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I just looked earlier, and Talia Hibbert said that this is her perfect book. She gave 5 stars, so I should also love it. I think this is a fake dating story, and we love a fake dating story. Is this way? I think this is adult, or maybe new adult. Probably new adult. So yes, I'm gonna be reading this now. Just wanted to pop in and say that I looked up the author for Hot British Boyfriend, and they have another book. It's not out yet. There's really no information about it except for the title, and it's called Hot Dutch Daydream. I love it already. I'm gonna read it whenever it comes out. Winter 2023. That's such a long time. That's such a long time. But I will be reading it. Hi, hello. It's like 5 days, maybe even a full week since the last clip. I've just been reading very slowly, so I haven't been going through the books as fast as normally would. But also, I just forgot that I was doing this. So, Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I finished it. 5 stars. 5 stars. This book is so funny. This book is so funny. It's oh. So this is about our main character, Luke O'Donnell. Luke spelled Luc the French way, and I found out through this book that it's not pronounced the same as Luke, but I don't know how to pronounce it the French way, so I'm gonna keep saying Luke. Luke is kind of famous because his parents used to be famous, so every once in a while he shows up in like tabloid s magazines. And this particular time he showed up in one of those magazines and it started affecting his work. He works for a charity and like sponsors and donors started pulling out because they didn't want to be associated with him. So his coworker was like, you should get a boyfriend that's very straight laced and, you know, good for your image. So in comes Oliver Blackwood, who is precious, precious. And they start fake dating, which of course turns into real dating and happily ever after. This book, like I said, is just look at it. It's hilarious. Like the type of hilarious that you don't even like it just you just burst out laughing because it's unexpected how funny this is. All the characters are great. Even the characters that like you only meet once, they're just like they're just such distinct and full personalities in all of the characters here, and it's great. It's great. Even with all of the witty banter, like they have their own issues, so there are some very tender moments where Luke, both of them have like self-esteem issues, but they stem from different reasons. Luke, because he's just been in tabloids a lot, and when people are saying all sorts of bad things about you, you kind of start to believe it, and so that's how he starts viewing himself. Then Oliver comes from a family, it's like upper middle class, and so upper middle class rich people are just like passive aggressive with their insults. Because of that, he also just has self-esteem that stems from his terrible parents. This has a sequel coming out in August, which I will be reading. And I saw that one of the books that I always like put in and out of my cart is also by this author. So I will for sure be putting that at the top of my list. Highly recommend. 5 stars. All the stars. Talia Hibbert was correct. And I saw that KJ Charles also reviewed it, and she said that she also loved it. So I was, of course, gonna love this too. The book that I am currently reading is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This is another fake dating story, which I completely forgot until I started reading, so it's on brand. Honestly, the books that I've read is just like word association. Hot British boyfriend, they're British, they're boyfriends, fake dating, the love hypothesis. So this is about, what's your name? This is about Olive. She told her friend that she was gonna go on a date, but she actually went to the lab because she's a PhD student in what? Science-y. I don't know. She's a PhD student, but she was actually in the lab. But while she was in the lab, she saw that her friend was like also in the lab walking by. So Olive panicked and just kissed the first guy that she saw, and it happened to be this dude. What's your name? Can you tell my brain just has holes? I can't remember anything. His name is Adam Carlson, who is a young professor in her department, and so she kisses him just to like put up pretenses that she was on a date. The date was at the lab, I guess. And so the whole school, or like their department, finds out that they're dating, and they just continue with the whole thing. A terrible synopsis, but that's what you get around here. I don't know how I feel about the fact that he is a professor in her department. Like, this is a PhD program, so I looked it up, and she's 26, he's 35, 34, so they're like, you know, they're adults, and he's not her supervisor or anything, they're not working together, but I'm just not a fan of, sorry, I'm trying to open the candy, I'm just not a fan of teacher-student romances, and honestly, if I had known that that was going to be the thing here, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But I mean, I'm 50 pages in, so maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll end up liking it. But yes, this is what I am currently reading. Hi, hello. It is once again a few days later because I forgot. But The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, I finished it and I enjoyed it just like the rest of the world. The whole thing with the teacher student relationship, it wasn't a thing. Like, there was a few instances where the other characters were just like, ooh, you're dating a professor. But I feel like the author made sure to include like specific parts of conversations and dialogue just to be like, they are not working together. He's not her supervisor. He's not part of her, I don't know what PhD programs, I don't know how they work. His committee, her committee, the people that look over her thesis, they're not working together, so it's fine. It wasn't really a thing. But yeah, I ended up really liking it. 4.5. I take off just a little bit because I wasn't a big fan of the forced PDA at the beginning. It was for the lack of a better word, cringe. But it's fine. It got better. And I really liked it. Wow, I just realized all 3 books are blue. Look at that. So, just to recap, because this vlog has taken like 2 weeks to make. Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boys. Really enjoyed it. 4 stars. Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. 5 stars. Chef's Kiss. Highly recommend. The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. 4.5 stars. Also would recommend. In all of these, I'm just realizing it now, I like the love interest more than the main character. What does that mean? What does that say about me? But yes, I highly recommend all 3 of these. How does it? That way? No, it's gonna flip. Anyway, highly recommend all 3. And I've enjoyed reading them this past 1.5, almost 2 weeks. It's taken a long while, but we finished it. We've made it. I hope you enjoyed this new reading vlog. Bye!